Welcome back to Stounge Bounce, your home for Asphalt 8.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel Stounge Bounce. In this video, I am going to review this car, Toyota GT1 road version. It is a Sportline car, and before I make it a Sportline, I used it for like 2 days without Sportline, and it was great in that as well. So how I will tell you about this car, that first I will show you my performance in the Sportline event, and it has a mix of everything. I will show how this car works in TLE events, that is time limited events, thereafter how it works in Gauntlet, and then individually in the multiplayer. So I will show you everything. So first you will see a Sportline race of this event, because there is no other big event. I already have like 4%, and I uploaded this video on YouTube earlier, and that with Centenario. So I didn't try with this car this event. So this is the only event, and this is the first time I crossed this 25% with this car. So first I will show you this Sportline, and thereafter I will show you few Gauntlet races, and thereafter multiplayer races. So let's get started, guys. So first I am starting it with Sportline event. Sport kits, you will get it. So the car is good. It is not like Mosler do not have like good drifting, whether people agree this or not. Means it feels like it was sticking to the ground, but with this car everything was perfect. The nitro is good, as all Sportline except the SSC, they all have good nitro. The turning and drifting is so amazing, there is no doubt about it. You can see the acceleration is also good, but I personally feel that this car without Sportline has better acceleration than after a Sportline. Speed recovery you can debate, like it is, I think Faraday and Deuce has better speed recovery still. So as you can see, you already watched the race, and you can see I am at 23%. Right now I am at 21, but when I recorded that I was at 23%. So I get all the sport kits. This was the first time I crossed 25 in that Sportline event. And here is this race. It is in London, Gauntlet. And also after I got this car, I started winning like 4 out of 5 races. Earlier this was not the case. Earlier I used to win like 2 races or 3 races at max out of 5 races. So yes, this car is so helpful when it comes to the time limited events, or you can say when it comes to Gauntlet. But in multiplayer, we will talk when we have that multiplayer races. As you can see, when you have 2 Sportline, you will definitely have the edge, because you have unlimited nitro, right? But I wanted to tell you that this car, Faraday, man, this car is bonker. Even if I have 5 Sportline, I will always put this car in my Gauntlet lineup, because you need a car with high speed recovery, with solid drift and all, and turning as well. There is another Gauntlet race in Azure Coast, Monaco. I, to be honest, do not like this track, but the race was good. You can see both started with Faraday, and she or he got out. That person got a bit outside, and even my turn was not that great. So far so good. Both are making mistakes. I fumbled a bit there. I was lucky that I didn't get wrecked. And here comes the new Sportline, and he was with Koenigsegg. I think it's Regera. Okay, so here you need to take that inner circle curve. It was like near perfect the first one, the second wasn't, and the third was not as well, was not perfect. See, now I am ahead, and now he is ahead, he or she, whatever. That is deuce. That is deuce win, if I'm not wrong. We will see. And now I beat him because he got a little wider on the last turn. Now this Frankie Vento, I wanted to replace it, but it is fine now. This is the fifth car that I have over won at 6-2 rank. So yeah, it was Rigera and Wayne. I was right about the cars. Patagonia. These tracks are a bit slippery, but I like these tracks. It is better than Citadel tracks. Here you can see these races are not in continuation. So if you take the left side ramp, I think you should go from inside that tunnel. And if you take the right side ramp, then go from this route from where I came. I usually prefer to not take that ramp, that barrel road. And yeah, I prefer to go from the top, from this side. Again, you can see the speed recovery of this car is like absolutely great. I prefer to go from the left side, man. Whether people agree or not, this route is shorter. People are winning from that side because they have good skills. Otherwise, this route is shorter than that hairpin drifts. Then the hairpin, not drift, hairpin turns. See the difference. This is the difference created by two Sportline cars. You can see it doesn't look that great when it comes to the time, but when you see the difference on the map between the two cars, it was like big difference. Area, people say it is 51. I think it is area S1, whatever the name. I have a good command over these tracks, to be honest. All tracks of this area, test site, Omega, everything. So earlier what happened, I started with Toyota and the car bumped into this air fan, whatever that. And yes, in this track, if you have Faraday, you need Faraday on this, in this area, because you have multiple jumps, so you need speed recovery, and then you have to take a turn, so you need good drift car. And see, this car has some issue. This Toyota has some issue. There is no doubt about it. It is good in TLE and Gauntlet, but in multiplayer, no, man. I think Bolide is still the king. Or maybe I have to play with this car for like about 10-15 days, and thereafter I will think I should comment on that. But I think Bolide is still a king. People are saying that this car is a new king and all. I personally do not feel that way. It is not a king. I think Bolide is the king still. Still Bolide is. I do not own it though. Rio, these short tracks are good because you know a slight mistake and you are gone. And same is applicable on the opponent as well. And it has like many technical things. For example, like here, if you take this route, you are ahead because that outer route will increase your lap time for sure. And here, if you do not take it properly, you can get wrecked. One problem with this car is that its jump is like sometimes it is too high and too long as compared to the other Sportline cars. For example, I do have Mosler, but it doesn't jump that high and it doesn't jump that long as well. Like in that area S1 track, from the first ramp it jumped and went into the fan directly. Till today I am playing this game continuously from more than 200 days. Not a single time any car jumps directly into the fan, into that big fan, but it did. So yeah, from here we have like our multiplayer races. Again, the track is Patagonia, and let's see how it performs. Actually, I recorded many races, but I am uploading only those races in which the car was doing good. Otherwise, it has some problem in multiplayer. I am not denying it, because sometimes it jumps automatically from the track on the plane surface. Sometimes it stay in air for long. Sometimes it didn't even turn. I do not know what is wrong, but you know, or maybe I have to play with this car more, maybe after like 20-30 days. But so far I feel like Bolid is still the king. You can see the difference. One more thing, that whatever race I start with the pole position, because I made this car Sportline yesterday. So yesterday, whenever I started with pole position, yes, I win that race. I finished first on the podium. But when I started from behind, that time it wasn't working good. And also there are like Pagani and Mosler in this, so not much Sportline as well. This is another, you can say, another multiplayer race. I don't know it is classic or master season. This race was good though. Ajlani, Pagani and me. That is Toyota. You need to take the close turns. Try to turn your car when the turn is about to come. When you try to make a turn, when the turn arrives, you will get wide. You will get the wide turn. I will tell you how. If you see the race now from here, you will see. I mean, after this, now the person is ahead and I just beat that person from here. See, the turn was about to come and you have to take drift. So the distance between the two racers will be less. See, now I just took it and then gone. I overtake him. People call it as like inner drift. See this, right? So you need to take the curve, like you can say turn like this. I'm not pro, I'm just VIP 10. I'm sorry, but I still can run car. I'm not a noob either. In that race there were like Ajlani and Pagani, and those were good cars, to be honest. But I think nothing can match Bolid and maybe Toyota as well, because I got it luckily in Treasure Rush, but you have to pay for it otherwise. Mosler was there. See, when the turn is about to come, you have to drift like this. And whenever you take drift, immediately leave the turn button and then nitro. Then press the nitro key. People, what people do, for example, they have to turn left. They press the drift, that is brake, and they turn left and then they push nitro, and then they will end up in wrecking their own car. See, it wanted to be in the air. So what you have to do, for example, you have to turn left or right, wherever. I am taking the example of left turn. So if you have to turn left, press the brake and press the left arrow key, and as you feel your car is turned properly, leave that arrow key and then press the nitro. Oh, here is a surprise for you guys. Sorry for the quality, because you can see if you move the big video backward, you can see the race automatically started. I was about to make it full screen, but the race automatically started on its own, and that is the reason that I have to record it like this only. But I got like second on the podium in this race, and that is why I am putting it here. Otherwise I might not put this race here. And if that not happened, if the race doesn't started immediately, I might finish first. Yes, one more thing with this car is it is difficult for this car to take barrel rolls. I observe this thing. I don't know how correct it is. I will observe it more, but yes, it is a problem. So these are the races, guys, and thanks for watching the video.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.